didn't have an idea or a clue about the first thing about foreign exchange and cryptocurrency or how to multiply their income, that now are having phenomenal success. And I'm really excited about it. And really, that's what it's all about, is really creating a legacy and creating that wealth movement within people that I touch and reach out to. So I'm really excited. I'm excited again. And I just want you guys to really tune in, because the information that you're about to hear on tonight is literally going to change your life. I mean, you think about things like, you know, where you would have been if you would have gotten a hold of, you know, I don't know, the financial boom that took place in the 80s, or Microsoft, or the things that has happened that you look hindsight and be like, man, I wish I would have got in when Apple was just Macintosh. You know, I wish I would have knew about it when Bill Gates was in his garage making a decision about Microsoft. And so now we have something here, guys, at our fingertips that we now can literally tap a hold of, which is exploding all across the globe, not just in America, but literally exploding across the globe. And that's what I want to share with you guys. But before I go there, I want to ask you guys a rhetorical question about some things that I've been thinking about lately. And I really like this, because I had to have an aha moment with the same question when my mentor asked me. But he asked me a very simple question. He asked me, he said, over the last 10 years, the monies that it came through my bank account, how much money did I make off that money? And I started thinking about, you know, my 401k plan. I started thinking about my TSP when I was in the military. And I realized that in most cases, I was getting maybe 12% a year, maybe, you know, in some cases, 10% a year. You know, that's real. That's real small. That's like 1% a month. In some cases, 0.8% a month. And so when I found out that he was experiencing $17,000 days, and there were people all around me that was having 10%, 20, 30% days as a part of this project, I was like, man, what am I doing? People are doing 12% in a day, and I'm dependent on a traditional system. And so that's when I got a hold of this thing, and I'm really excited about it, because there's something that we really need to tap into that has been held back for a very, very long time. And I want to just kind of get started with this presentation and this information. My background is very simple. Spent just a few years. I've been in the technology, architecture, engineering field for the last 21 years. Last 21 years, I came right out of college and been doing that ever since, and really excited about it. Been working for some very high-profile clients, from the White House to intelligence agency. But really, my core, my being is helping people win, helping people find their way in life, just to find that purpose, to be financially free. I love when people have the moments when they actually, now can go on that trip to create the life that God desires for them to have here on earth, right? Where you can have abundant life now. And so that's really why I'm here. I'm here because I want to help change some people's lives. I want to help change some people's financial situation. And through this project with iMarkets Live, I really believe that this is it. And you're going to know exactly why I say that, even as we go into this next screen, because this gentleman here, Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, he is a millionaire. He is a millionaire. I want to say billionaire, but I need to look at the Forbes of this, because this gentleman, he is wealthy in real estate. He's a well-known author. For those who know Rich Dad, Poor Dad, a very top-selling book, a very famous book that he actually wrote. But he came up with this cash flow quadrant where he really just analyzed how our system operates, how our country really works. At the end of the day, we have four different types of people in the world that we live in, and this is the cash flow quadrants, where how people make their money here in our country. And you all know about employees, right? We know about employees. I don't have to explain what employees are. Those are the people who are in the rat race, right? Trading time for money, stuck in traffic, right? If they don't work, they don't get paid, right? And that's really, at the end of the day, that's 60% of America, right? And then you got those people who are self-employed. You got the doctors, you got the lawyers, you got people who, they may have the money, but they don't have the time, right? They may have a title, but yet they don't have time freedom, right? And so at the end of the day, that covers about 95, 96% of Americans, right? So either, you flat broke because you're working for somebody else who's telling you your value, who's telling you what you're worth, and you got to actually go through all of the, shenanigans and stuff. And some people aren't happy where they are, and they say, okay, I need something more. I need something different. And I know where I'm going now is not going to set me up for a successful retirement, right? And so, okay, then you got the self-employed. Now, watch this. There's a better way, guys. The better way is the right side of the quadrant. The better way is the right side of the quadrant, being that business owner, right? That business owner, the person who actually understands systems, who know how to put systems in place, right? Who know how to actually work a system that allows people to now be able to win on their behalf and really put things into place. Then you have investors, which is where we're going to now show you how to get on that side of the quadrant. We're going to show you how to become a business owner and show you how to become an investor, because money do grow on trees. Money is a seed, and money should be growing. We should have the power to make our monies grow, not just add. I'm talking about multiply. How many of y'all like multiplied money, right? And so that's where you now making your money work for you instead of you working for your money. And so that's really where you want to get, because right now only 6% of Americans doing it. And so we have a plan here, guys. We have a strategy, a program in place that's going to really change your life for the better, right? When you retire, you don't have to downgrade. You can retire and still sustain your current lifestyle. Now, when you retire, you now know how to make your money work because you've been doing it the right way. You wasn't waiting on the government to give you something. You actually took action in a program that will really cause financial success and financial freedom in your future. And so what we're going to do is we're tapping into how we're going to do it. We're going to do it by tapping into the largest financial market in the world, called Forex. Forex, also known as foreign exchange, right? Anybody ever heard of foreign exchange or the Forex market, right? Let me ask you this question. How many of y'all have ever been out of the country on vacation, right? Whether it's Mexico getting pesos, or whether it's out in the British colonies getting the Great Britain pound, or whatever. Every country has its currencies, right? And so what foreign exchange is, basically you participated in it if you've ever been outside of the country and had to exchange the US dollar with another type of currency. But guess what? The US dollar may have a value, and the Japanese yen may have a value. What happens is those values get exchanged, and when those values get exchanged, guess what? Now you've participated in the foreign exchange market. Not only are we tapping in the foreign exchange market, but we also tapping into the cryptocurrency market. I know you've heard of Bitcoin. I know you've heard of blockchain, all of the different things, guys. But imagine a $5.3 trillion industry every single day. I'm not talking about every single year. I'm not talking about every single, with each presidency. I'm talking about every single day. $5.3 trillion is thrown up in the air. You're talking about a market that is operating 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and you get to use your cell phone to do it. Guys, I'm going to show you before it's all over with how you can turn your cell phone into an ATM machine, right? How you can turn your cell phone into an ATM machine. And that is so powerful in that, right? And so what we have now is we're going to now take the largest financial market in the world and now mirror it, right? Mirror it with a powerful program called iMarkets Live. So now you got a company that now is going to leverage the foreign exchange market, bringing the $5.3 trillion a day industry into your household. Guys, basically, you're talking about basically a pivot machine. See, iMarkets Live is just like it's like a pivot. It's like what you would have on your computer when you tap on the screen to get you into the internet world, right? What iMarkets has done is put together an education system, a first-class Forex education program, operating around the globe in over 120 countries, where now you can now operate the tools and the trainings to now allow you to get paid from a $5 trillion a day industry. That sounds absolutely phenomenal, because I never heard of anything $5 trillion a day. Now you're telling me there's a company that can allow me to tap into it? What could you do with 0.00001% of $5 trillion a day? You don't need the whole trillion. All you need is just a piece of it. But you need a vehicle that'll train you and teach you how to earn income off of it every single day. And so this company has we're operating in a debt-free zone. We're really excited because we're in the blue. Everything that you're going to see on this presentation is on no third-party services or nothing like that. No sampling of products, no taste testing, none of that stuff. Guys, I saw this program and I knew that, look, no matter what happened, you can give a man a fish or you can teach a man a fish, right? But I'd rather learn how to fish, so that way forever and ever and ever, I will always know how to fish, always know how, in other words, always know how to make my money grow. I'm excited about the amazing stories that's happening on this team. I'm excited about the young lady who literally took her account from $200 in the beginning of the year, not even 30 days ago, and now has an account over $2,000. I'm excited when I hear a young lady took an account from $20 to $100 in the foreign exchange market, who had no clue, but because of iMarkets Live, they were able to learn and create a strategy of teamwork that now provided an opportunity for their money to do what it's supposed to do. And so let me introduce you guys real quick to the leadership, because I believe everything rises and falls on great leadership. Mr. Christopher Terry, who is the CEO of this company. I really got intrigued with this gentleman when he did a video where he pulled out $25,000 and literally walked the streets and giving out $100 bills to everybody he saw, because that's just the type of giver that he is. And I just believe something special about a giver, where I tell you, it is really manifested great. I know that because you're talking about a guy who's worth over $84 million, and he earned that, right? Watch this. His worth came through the foreign exchange market, right? This gentleman charged $10,000 for just a weekend to get information from him. So he decided to put together a company like this. And I'm telling you, when you see all of the power and just all of the stuff, the value in this company, you're going to say, oh my goodness, this guy is one of the top trainers in the whole world. I'm really excited to be a part of this company with having someone who's already proven, and now he has the opportunity to now put it back into the households of average people like you and I. And then Isis Delatorre, a chief financial officer, Alex Morton, the executive vice president, and then Ivan Tapia. Guys, I'm really excited about this leadership. And again, you should be too, because again, we want people who are straightforward. We want people who walk in integrity, and people who are not just about getting from us, but really getting stuff to us, right? I'm really excited about that. And so please, let's just kind of make this very clear that, look, I'm going to show you some things that's really going to blow your mind, but I want you to stay hold of what we have right here, because what we don't do, we don't guarantee anything, right? Past performance doesn't guarantee future profits, right? However, it does matter who you connect yourself with, right? It does matter, because the person who invites you to this call, they thought enough of you to say, man, I want this person to increase financially. And the prayers that we've been praying yesterday and the day before, this very well could be the answer, right? And so please understand that iMarkets Live does not touch your money. They don't go into your bank account. They don't make any money off of your monies, right? The only person that makes money off of your money is you. So all of the things that you learn, all of the things that you produce, guys, please understand that it's your money. That's why it's a win-win type of program for me, because I win regardless. Look, the company doesn't make money off of the money that I profit. The company doesn't control my accounts. All they're doing simply is showing me how to do what I need to do so I can leverage and multiply my money. So just think about the money that's in your account right now. Think about it. I don't know where your money is. I'm not a psychic, right? But whether you have $100 in the account or $100,000 in the account, imagine now if there was a way that you can multiply the monies that you currently have without doing anything extra, the monies that you currently have. Wouldn't that excite you? Wouldn't that change your world, right? And I believe that answer would be yes, guys. And so one of the first tools that we have right here, guys, is the IML Academy. Really excited about this particular program, guys, because again, this is a very strong tool. Just 4 months ago, right under 4 months ago, guys, I had no clue about how to trade Forex. I didn't know what a pip was. I didn't know what a candlestick was. I had no clue, guys. This IML Academy is the truth. I remember talking to gentlemen, friends of mine at the church, and these guys were making money, and I had no clue. But guys, because of this academy, I now have had $300 days. My very, very first trade, and many people got a whole bunch of big stories, but my very first trade was 71 pips, right? However, I only made $35 off of it because of where I put my parameters, right? Or also known as lot size. But you'll figure that out later. But my point is, if I would have increased that and I did $1 more, guys, I could have got $350 off of that one trade, right? And so I'm really excited because when I got that $35, I was like, what? See, small increases lead to big increases, right? And that's what this company has allowed me. And matter of fact, let me show you exactly what I mean by some of the things that we have in our back office. And I'm just giving you a sneak peek, so pay attention real close, because look, this is the stuff that only people like myself and those who are already in it get to see. So I'm gonna give you a sneak peek real quick on exactly how our IML Academy actually looks. And so guys, you're talking about having a full a suite of tools, not just tools, but a full suite of education, over 60 plus videos, guys. Again, basic one, you got the history of Forex. What is Forex, right? Real basic, right? But then as you go into basic two, it continues. It's almost like math or whatever. It just gives you precept upon precept upon precept. Then you learn different stages, and it gets a little bit more intense and a little bit more in depth. And guys, it allows you, guess what? To press rewind. Right? It allows you to press rewind. If you didn't get it the first time, then you go back. And we're talking about giving you increments so it don't overwhelm you. Look, this video is 9 minutes long, right? We got videos 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes long. And guys, guess what? We have a strategic plan that once you lock in and say, hey, man, I want to learn how to turn $20 into $200, how to turn $200 into $5,000 or whatever it is. Guess what? We have a strategic process to get you started today and really get you started on the right path. And so I wanted you to just kind of get a snippet or a snapshot of our IML Academy, just so you can kind of say, okay, that's what it is, right? I feel it, right? Because it's all from our fingertips. It's all right there on our computer. Then we have the iMarkets Live TV. For some people, you want hands-on. Some people, you just want to see, you want to have face-to-face, you want to have the hands-on experience. That's where the iMarkets Live TV comes in at. Guys, there are some phenomenal leaders, experts, guys, that literally give you analysis and tell you exactly what to look for. Sometimes they'll give you some of their own trades. They'll put trades right in front of you, and then you get to engage with these expert traders. Guys, we got traders on this particular platform that has literally exploded. One guy turned his account from $5,000 to $130,000 in a matter of 85 days. Again, past profits doesn't guarantee future profits. However, we're talking about real people having this type of experience that's now teaching you, and you have the access to engage them at any time. I don't know about you, but if you just thought about it, how much would it cost you to go to a hedge fund owner or go to a bank and have them manage your money for you and tell you exactly what to do to multiply your money? Can you just imagine that cost? It would be for you to get $1 million type of brokerage firm to actually manage your account for you. And so that is really, really powerful with what all the power and value that this company has. The harmonic scanner is absolutely one of our favorites, where we literally, I mean, I made a lot of money today off of this beautiful, beautiful tool right here. Had a gentleman on the team that came in, and this gentleman, he's already been trading before for years. He came in and he just kind of saw the value of the company and helping other people do the same thing. But guys, this guy had 120 pips on his very first trade using the harmonic scanner. And let me just kind of help you out for quick math purposes, right? Because guess what? If I would have used a dollar, if I would have traded a 1.00 standard lot size, you'll understand. So follow me, right? If it was $10 per pip and he got 100 pips, what is 10 times 100? That means he would have gotten $1,000. He would have earned $1,000 in his first 2 hours after using this particular tool right here. That's powerful, guys. That's just an example of how powerful this tool is. Again, then we have the web analyzer, another powerful tool that allows you. Again, we have tools that meet everyone's lifestyle, because this right here is proprietary software that uses an algorithm to scan the markets in multiple time frames, right? Whereas now, guess what? We get to now use maybe people who have a lifestyle that require or allows them to have access to more frequency trading, guys. And so you can now combine this with your current trading strategies and really just win. One gentleman, I mean, he's doing it up. I'm so excited. We got testimony after testimony because we spent the last 3 months, learning a strategy. We was learning how to have consistent results, because what we're doing now, which is exposing to the world, opening the floodgates to allow people now to get a hold of what we have access to, but not only that, but also have access to our strategies that is now having consistent results. And that's what's going to get you winning, guys. And so again, we got the daily swing trades, guys, which give us the weekly forecast. We got the FX Signal Live. I mentioned this earlier on how, how much it would cost for brokers to manage your money. But this is a tool that literally you 100% hands-free. If you say, hey, what is all of those lines? I don't know if I'm gonna understand it. Guess what? You don't have to understand it, because we have a tool just for you. Well, I may not comprehend it that fast. Okay, cool. We have a tool just for you. Well, I don't have that much time. That's cool. We have a tool just for you. And this is one of those tools, guys. You can literally be hands-free with this, still earn 2 to 10% off of this. This is more conservative, where you have another expert trader literally trading for you, mirror trading your account. They don't touch your money, right? All they do is mirror trade your account, and now just allow your money to grow on a conservative basis. And then for those who are a little bit more risky, a little bit more aggressive, right? You have people that literally use this. This is also 100% hands-free. But this now, you can customize it to your strategy. You can also use this because it is so powerful because of the high activity of this program. I know a young lady who made $7,200. She actually came to the house for a trade party I had at my house. Phenomenal. In one day, she made $7,200 off of a tool and didn't even have to touch it. One day. What would $7,200 do for some of y'all? For some of y'all, that's a couple mortgages, right? That's maybe a car note in between there as well, right? And so you think about it, guys. Again, whatever your lifestyle is, we have it for you. And so even here, the swipe trades, guys, this is so phenomenal here, where now all you got to do here is just copy and paste. This is just a copy and paste tool where now you can just copy and paste. What happens is the expert traders on the other side, proven, documented, right? We're not playing around with people who just saying that they're expert traders. No, these people are documented expert traders, guys, and having major results. So they get to scan the market, they get to they do their analysis, and then when they see awesome trades or high probability trades, they'll now send it through this particular app. And really, that is so powerful because all you got to do is copy and paste, right? Copy and paste. And so I'm going to show you an example of exactly this because I really like this program right here. I like this particular tool because it really allows you to copy and paste. But let me show you off of my screen right here on exactly how this works because it happens. It happens. So here it is. All right. So again, we got a Telegram group. All right. This is, one of the ways that we stay interactive with our team. We keep people up on the latest trends and what's going on in the market. Training, all of that stuff goes on right there. iMarkets Live app will keep you plugged in. This is kind of plus what I'm sharing right now. I talked to you about the iMarkets TV, but the swipe trades, top left, you see it right there. I'm gonna hit it. Watch this. I open it up. I didn't even see this yet, but this was an earlier trade that came in, and TP stands for take profit. In other words, they expert traders sent out a trade for the GBP, which is Great Britain pound, and the JPY, which is the Japanese yen. So those are our trading pairs, right, in foreign currencies, right? TP, take profit, it hit 50 plus pips. You'll know exactly what pips are once you get started, once you go through the basic modules in IML Academy. But basically what I'm telling you is a trader sent this earlier, and now these are the results from that trade. That lets you know that this thing is working on our behalf. And so I'm really excited about this. Just another one that came out earlier, USD and the Canadian dollar. This is an update. It did a buy, and guys, they gained 75 pips. This is real life stuff right here in the app, right? That I'm showing you. And here's what a new trade would look like. It will come, and this is all from your cell phone. Now, until they say, hey, you can't trade and drive, but I have made money. Hope ain't no cops on the call. I have made money behind the wheel, right? All I had to do is, as soon as it came through, I hit a button, right? My hand's still on the wheel. I hit a button. That button said accept, right? And then I saw this. I looked. I didn't have to analyze anything, and I couldn't because I was driving. And what I did was I saw that it was a sell limit. I went to the entry price. You see those folders over to the right. And all I did was hit that button. Notice the field copy came on, right? And then all I did was go back to my MetaTrader 4. And then I went back to my MetaTrader 4, and I was like, okay, now all I did now was I just copied it to my MetaTrader 4. And then just I went to go find the actual trade that I'm looking for. I can't remember what that trade was because I'm so excited. But then nevertheless, I went, this is what you do. You either go to a new order, open the charts, you go to the symbol properties, advanced view. If I wanted to go to new order, boom, I go here. I can put in the type of execution I want, right? And then boom, copy and paste. I don't want to go too deep and all that other stuff, but that's how simple this thing is. This is how powerful this program is. Oh, look, this is some stuff I did today. This is some stuff I did today. Y'all saw that JPY? They said it was only 50 pips. But yeah, we got a strategy where you can squeeze more money out of 50 pips. So we'll talk about that. Snap your finger, Jessica. Thank you. You notice I showed you that they gave us 50 pips. I'm showing you my results off of the same pair that I got a whole lot more than 50 pips because of the strategy that our team is using. So you on the right call with the right group of people So I'm just saying. So let me go ahead and close this out because I can't tell you all my secrets, all the secrets. You got to get started to get all the secrets, guys. Because that was a good example. I didn't even realize that. That was kind of cool, right on time type of situation right there. And so that's super cool. So again, this is the swipe trades right here. Super cool. And what's next? Hit my button. So the training and support, right? IML train, all of the different things. Here's what I know. We have we have a bunch of leaders, 7-figure mentorship, but I'm telling you, there's 3 people that we are connected to that I would literally pay thousands of dollars to be connected with them, separate from this company. Like literally, if I didn't have this company, access to this company, there is about 2 or 3 people in this company that I'm talking about 7-figure. I'm talking about who make money that last week, 2 weeks ago, made $32,000 just to have access to him. I ain't even had to show you any more tools. I didn't even need the tools just for that type of value. So there's so much value in this company, to my point, guys. And I'm really excited about this. And this is where it really gets exciting, guys. And so I wanted to just kind of pause here because I really like just kind of talking about this. But I wanted to kind of get Jessica real quick because she's a leader already, but you guys going to be hearing from her. And I just refuse to let her sit in the background because she has so much, I don't want to sound church, but she has so much power from a perspective of leadership. And so, and she had 0 experience. Let me not tell you her story. So Jessica, come off of mute real quick, kind of tell them why you got started and tell them, your experiences and a testimony real quick. Thank you so much, Jess.
Okay, for putting me on the spot. All right.
Oh, that's the best time right there.
Well, hello everybody. I am Jessica Anderson. Let's see. The question was, why did I get started? When it was presented to me, I've actually heard about this company on 3 separate occasions. The first time was at a Guys Glamorous Girl conference in Baltimore, and I didn't pay it too much attention. The second time I was riding in my car listening to Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell, and I heard Jewel Tankard come across the radio talking about the company again. And I wrote the information down. I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. I never did. And the last time I heard it, I was actually introduced to it by my mentor, well, the girl that brought me into the company, which is Rhonda Farr. And just off the strength of it being her, I was like, okay, let me really just look at this. So actually looking at it, I was like, oh, wait, I know about this company. Like I've heard about this a couple of times. Let's see what's really going on. And the thing that really got me was, I could do all of this from my cell phone. Like people are legit making money. So I was like, okay, well, if it worked for somebody else, it's bound to work for me. I have favor and I do all things well. So let me just figure this out. So when I joined the company, I took 2.5 weeks and I did nothing but training. And I went, oh my God, I knew that training like back and forth. I could complete her sentences. Daisy Duncan, that's my best friend. That's what I said last night. And so my second, 2.5 weeks into the company, I did my demo. And after blowing my account with my demo, before I went live, I went back to the training. So it was like, I was really intentional about knowing what this skill set was that was going to pay me for the rest of my life. So when I went live the first time, my first account that I opened it with $72. And I opened it with $72 and it went crazy. It went crazy. And then I took money out and then I blew money. And then I learned a lot about myself and blowing money. So then that's the first account. Then I opened another account for the $200 challenge. And both accounts are doing exceptionally well. But I would tell you, for you guys that are on this call and that are not a part of this company, it works. If you work it, if you work the principles of it, if you take the time and learn the trade, learn the skill set. And we have some people that's actually trading outside of this company that has been doing this for years. I would tell you, I'm a P150 on my way to P600 right now. And the compensation plan is ridiculous. So I don't know if I'm at liberty to say this, but I had been in another company before, and this compensation plan is crazy. You will never be able to see people at the top levels, but you have like 10, 12, 20 people at the same level in those top levels in the same leg and in the same upline and downline. So when I saw that part of the compensation plan, I was like, you know what? It's nothing to build a team. When you have a product that you believe in, when you have a product that's working for you, when you have a product that can yield you result in an amount of hours. I have a couple people on my team right now. One guy in particular, this guy opened his live account with $300 today. Today, I was talking to him today. He's at almost $4,000.
Hey, I felt
since
that.
Friday, and he's been working the principles and the strategies that we've been talking about. So I'm telling you guys, if you're thinking about getting into this company, think no longer. Today is the day. Do it now.
Did you say 4,000 or you said
4,000? 4,000. He was actually on the call, but he had to jump off because he's going to the Wizards game. But yeah.
He started his account last week.
He started his account Friday. His live account, the $300 Friday.
Not even a whole week ago.
Nope.
He has four. Now he's going to his game, but he already made enough to pay for 2 season tickets for.
Right. This individual just told me, he was like, well, Jessica, I don't have to trade for another 2 weeks. And because of the type of strategies that we're working within this company and within our team, I told him, no, let it ride, because you know what it's going to do. And when you believe in what you have, work that strategy, get an understanding of what works for you, and keep maximizing those pips.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Jessica, for sharing that testimony. Powerful. Again, facts tell, stories sell. I'm not moved about all of the punctuation. Hey, look, this is what this dude. Look, these are real lives that are being changed. These are real stories. Jessica didn't even know I was calling her up. So it's authentic. It's true. We got people of integrity. And again, I'm really excited about that. So thank you so much, Jessica, for the awesome leadership that you bring and the value you bring to this team. Amazing. And so, guys, how do you get started? Let me just go right into it, guys. It's only $195 to get started. Really, less than $200, guys. If you start a traditional business, it'll be at least $300, guys. I'm so excited about a business with a cost point of just $195. $195. Our CEO used to charge $10,000 per person per weekend to teach this. And now he put this type of platform together where you can literally get started. Training program, platinum program for $195, $145 a month. Again, you can make $145. You have the ability, right? Let me say that past profits doesn't guarantee future results, but for much is given, much is required. And $145 a month, less than $2,000 a year. When people are paying so much money per weekend, I think is absolutely phenomenal. And again, you're talking about having access to the IML Academy, IML TV, harmonic scanner, the daily swing trades. And I think that is so much value all by itself. Gentleman on our team, Jose, I'm not even sure if he's on, but this guy spent $16,000 to learn this skill. $16,000. That's and we got access to learn it for $200. And then wait till I show you this next one, because again, there's some additional pieces that you can, add on to this. You can get the additional features, additional tools, right? The web analyzer, FX signal, the fusion trader. Had one young lady who was like, I just don't have enough time right now. I got 2 jobs and yada, yada, yada. And I was like, look, 2 jobs is for 2 people, but don't you get out of this if you need the money, right? She said, okay, well, what I need to do? No. You need to go ahead and get the FX signal. So that way, since you already have $300 in the account, Don't you walk away about time, because you'll never get time as long as you doing what you, come on, it's a repetition cycle. It's called the rat race for a reason, right? And so guess what? She started that thing and her money is already growing in 2 days. And I'm just like, see, it's easy to quit, but it's not that easy to make that money grow. And so again, all of these tools will fit each and every one of your lifestyles. And that's what's so powerful about this program. I've never been in a company, honestly. I've made a lot of money in my previous company, all that good stuff, you know, that's cool. But I never had a company where I can make 6 figures twice. I'm talking about 6 figures this side and 6 figures this side. And then you bring it together, and really you're talking about life-changing type of money. And guys, that $145 a month don't have to be paid unless you want to pay it, because this program has taken care of that too. What they have put together is the ability to now have your monthly subscription waived with just 2 referrals. I've never seen a company that only did 2 referrals and your monthly subscription is waived. Guys, that is unheard of. Amazon have a referral link. I mean, everybody has a referral link. Guys, but this company says all you need is 2 customers that want to multiply their money, and your subscription is free. I don't know what else to say. When I saw that, I said, now not only can I help people, but I can help people with minimum, expenses or minimum investment. So that means now, guess what? The company now can get to a point where now you're learning, you're making money. And then if you want to participate in this second half right here, now you can have the company pay you to, or give you the money to put back into the marketplace. Guys, in the next 3 months, I'll be at $15,000 every single month as a chairman 10. And guys, if I'm already paying my bills, what is the extra $15,000? What do you think I'm gonna do with that extra money? They ain't gonna be sitting in no bank doing nothing. After my emergency funds, guys, that money is being multiplied and multiplied and multiplied. And so, guys, this is the part that gets me excited. Everything I've showed you should have been enough for you to say, man, I want to get started now. But I can't let you go until you see this last. I only got like 8 more minutes to go, and I'm done. Please hold on, because I can't let you get a piece of the information. I got to show you this compensation plan, because this compensation plan is, everybody want to say they got the best compensation plan, but wait till I show you this. And I'm telling you what I know, right? Watch this, because the company, again, everybody had, you got fast start bonuses, right? Not fast start bonuses, but you got upfront. Right, you got upfront team bonuses. When you bring somebody in, you upgrade to an IBO. If you don't want to be a team builder, basically, if you come in as a customer, if you choose to be a team builder, then you upgrade as an IBO. That's only $15. And then guess what? Now, instead of getting your monthly wage, now you get checks instead. Right? Some people want the money. So now guess what? They give you $35 for each person that come into the business. At your first level, second level, $10, third level, $5, a total of $50. That's exciting. But here's what excites grown folks. Residual income. Residual income is like, this is what it's all about. When your money is still working, even when you stop working. And let me tell you, everybody want to get 2 customers because it's 2 and free. It's a no-brainer, right? You got 2 people in your family right now, 2 people in your circle that probably want to spend money every weekend. Now, look, those same 2 people, you can tell them, look, let's take that money, let's make this bag, right? Let's go multiply this thing, let's learn something new, right? Let's start a traders group, right? We got every kind of other group. Let's start a traders group, right? And you can get 2 people, right? Guys, you get 1 more person as an IBO, that's $150 a month in cash every single month, just with 3 people. Here is what changed my perspective. And I said, I got to get into this because I'm others driven, right? I know how to build massive teams, right? But one of the things that happens in network marketing is that people don't make money. They do all this work, but they don't get paid. When I saw P600, it was a game changer for me, because what it's telling me is that All I need to do is show somebody how to get three people, uno, dos, tres. Hopefully I said tres correct. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, uno, dos, tres, right? You tell our old rookie Spanish guy, right? So watch this. 1, 2, 3. Get those three people to get three people, and that's $600 every single month. I don't have to get the 12 people all myself. All I need to do is get three people to get three people, because I already know those three people are going to get two people. They get one more person. That's $600 a month in my sleep. Now, that means that's $150 every single week. Didn't I say it was $145? That means your monthly is being taken care of in 1 week, right? And so that is so powerful. And then we got P1000, which means that, again, they do it again, 30 customers in your organization, $1,000 every single month, guys. And that's really what's exciting. This last slide is absolutely going to be, so, I mean, hopefully you guys, there's a lot of numbers, but I want you to see how powerful this is, right? Because we're talking about here, Platinum 150, 1,000. But guys, here is what's so great about this. If you notice this right here, right? These are very, very, very small numbers when we're talking about building a team. Because guys, in my last company, guys, I had a leader that had like 120 people on her team, 120, 125 people on her team right before I decided to depart that company. Guys, she had 120 people on her team, and her check was down to $640 in residual income with 120 people on her team. Guys, I just told you that you can have 12 customers, three people get three people, and you get $600 a month in residual income. I had another program, and I made a lot of money, but everybody can't be a Shannon Banks, a Jessica Anderson, a Ron Jones, but guess what? The average person can make $600 a month. And guys, all I'm looking for is to help at least 20 people get to Platinum 1,000 a month. That's just 30 people. That's basically 3 people get 10 customers. That's a done deal. And guess what? Your upline, if you connected to a leader, they can give you 10. And all you need is 20. Guys, that's how powerful this program is. It goes all the way to infinity levels. At any time, someone can place people in your organization and it count towards your promotion. Where they do that at, right? Guys, Chairman 10, Chairman 25 by the end of the year. That's going to be my goal. I will be at $25,000 base every single month in passive residual income. I'm going to show you how to do it as well. And we're going to help people win, help people change the game. There's a whole bunch of extra money. I don't want to confuse you. I don't want to get your head spinning. I just want you to understand that between the foreign exchange market, between tapping into the largest financial institution in the world, and between this portion right here, let's just get paid. And so, guys, I'm well beyond my time. I just want to make sure that you guys got the information. Do we have any questions at this time before I close up the call? Any questions? Any questions at all? You can unmute your line. Let me know if you got any questions whatsoever about anything that was shared. Any confusions, anything? Hopefully I was perfectly clear on everything that was shared. Any questions? Well, here's what I want you to do. I want you to get back with the person who invited you to this call. They thought enough of you to invite you to this call. You should at least be courteous and follow back up. Just get back with them and let them know, hey, look, I heard the information and it was great. And so I want to just be the first person to welcome you to this amazing team. I'm looking forward to meet you. I'm looking forward to the success that you're going to have in this company. Okay. And so without any further ado, guys, I am again, Ron Jones, and I am excited to be partnered up with you. God bless. Good night.